Bilayo Parakatu, and welcome back to News and Views on Salam Media. We are honored today. It's a very, very special day. We're honored to be launching our special Hajj 1446 broadcast. This is going to be a Hajj in focus. Over the coming days, we'll be walking, not literally, but we'll be documenting, the Hujjaj who are currently on the sacred journey from Mina to Arafah and beyond. And we'll be reflecting on on the spiritual significance, the logistical realities, and the global impact of this very, very powerful gathering of faith. This morning, as the pilgrims settle into the tents of Mina, preparing their hearts for the day of Arafah, we begin our broadcast with Brother Riyaad Harvey, who's currently in Mina, who's currently in the Holy Lands, and who has embarked on his Hajj. And he'll be helping us unpack, the deeper meaning of this moment for him personally, and to try and gather, what is he feeling at this current moment, the emotions that he's experiencing, and what ultimately led him to where he is today. And we'll be reflecting on his journey, trying to understand how he's feeling and getting more insights on how he prepared psychologically, emotionally, spiritually for this very, very auspicious time of the year, and personally for him also. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting conversation. Brother Riyaad is joining us via a virtual platform. He's currently in Mina, and I'm sure he's feeling all kinds of emotions. Brother Riyaad, assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah so much for joining us. You are the first one that we're interviewing on our special broadcast Hajj 1446 segment. So yeah, really, really excited to be chatting to you.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for having me on the show.
No, the pleasure's all ours. I think we can kickstart the show with just giving us insight into your state of mind right now. You're currently in Mina. How are you feeling? What emotions are going through you? Is it everything that you expected it to be?
No, it's not everything I expected it to be. It's surreal still. It's a lot of anxiety, excitedness, anxiousness, just anticipation for what is to come over the next 5 days. But it's exciting. Like I said, it's excitement as well because I personally have waited since 2017 for this invitation, and it came very suddenly this year, very unexpectedly, but very welcome. So a lot of nerves, if I can wrap it up into one word.
No, definitely. What are you most focused on right now? In Mina before you stand on the plains of Arafat tomorrow. What's your focus? What's that dua that's in your heart right now that you're really honing on and zoning to at this current moment?
Sure. There's no one particular dua. I think there's many that's in my heart, but the one that I think that's on my lips and my tongue, the same like every other Hujjaj here, is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this an easy Hajj for all of us and an accepted Hajj for all of us. And if that is one dua that's on everybody's lips and tongue, it's that. So, if everyone at home listening can make that dua for all of Hujjaj there this year, because it is extremely hot. It's already high 30s, if not 39 degrees, and we're 10 o'clock in the morning Saudi time. It's extremely hot. A lot of us are trying to stay hydrated. They've given us quite a lot to drink, to stay hydrated and to stay out of the sun.
And it's quite interesting that you're mentioning the elements, because that encroaches on my next question. Preparing for the elements physically, because as much as Hajj is a spiritual journey, it's a psychological journey. Physically also, it's a very demanding one. Anything extraordinary that you had to do to prepare, for your Hajj for this moment?
I think I just listened to the advice from Saud, from the operator as well, from People Around Building Services. They advised us to do a lot of walking. My father-in-law advised me to sit quite a lot on the floor, which has helped a lot, because you spend a lot of your time walking all over, if not just on the 5 days of Hajj, but leading up to it. You sit quite a lot on the floor. So you need to make sure the body is used to that condition
Mm.
or that situation. Um, but alhamdulillah, everything's going well. Um, Everything else is just staying hydrated as much as we possibly can.
Mm, mm. What are you most looking forward to? I know there's Arafat tomorrow, but just generally, through your journey, through the whole pilgrimage, is there a particular moment that you think to yourself, that's going to be a highlight for me? The whole journey is an auspicious one. It's a special one. You're fulfilling one of the most important pillars of Islam, but there's just this one moment, that you've always dreamt of.
I think for me to be at the end of the 5 days, to be able to sit back, look back, and think back to everything that I've been through from myself from the 18th of May, just reflection on the entire journey as a whole, and then just what changes have occurred while being on this journey, so that I can just implement those changes going back home when I get home, inshallah.
I think we're going to leave it here for now, but we'll definitely be keeping in touch with you, and try to follow your Hajj as much as we can. But yeah, Hajj Mabrur, and keep us all in your duas, and we'll do the same on our side. Jazakallah so much for chatting to us and making us part of your journey.
Shukran, shukran for your time.
There you go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. That was brother Riyaad Harvey coming to us live from Mina. This is it. This is us kickstarting officially our special Hajj 1446 broadcast. There's still a whole lot more that's going to be coming. There's a lot of voices that are familiar to Salam Media, faces and voices that are going to be with you starting from today right until the weekend. And want you to be tuned in to Salam Media. We are your official Hajj broadcaster in South Africa, and we want you to be a part of it. We want you to experience it from the comfort of your own home. We're going to take a quick break. News and views continues after this.